My name is Chef Barb Hughes, and through Gleaners I volunteer as a chef educator for Operation Frontline. Operation Frontline and Gleaners are partners to attack hunger in Michigan, Detroit, around the country. And so as a personal chef, I wanted to give back to the community. I wanted to just give back to life. Life's been very good to me, and I found that I could volunteer through Operation Frontline and educate and talk about food and have fun and make a difference, hopefully. How did I end up going to DC? It was a surprise email from Dorothy Hernandez at Operation Frontline. Said, would anybody be interested in going and having lunch with Michelle Obama? It would be your own expense. I'm like, and she goes, this is not spam. This is a real question. I couldn't believe. So I saw that the email came right away, and I just responded. I said, I'm in, count me. And it's so awesome to talk to a president or his wife, I mean, that represent the entire world. We're U.S., but still they're so international and touch so many lives. So I guess I'm probably enamored to a certain, with fame. But Dorothy then explained further, once she got the yes, she told us that Share Our Strength in Operation Frontline, we're working with Michelle Obama on her initiative for On the Move. And part of that is they wanted to get chefs to volunteer, and it's called Chefs Move to Schools. So to sign up to go down to DC, we had to volunteer and put our name in the hat to get a school. And then schools also online, and they also had to sign up. And at some point in time, I'm sure soon they're going to match chefs with schools. And one of the things Michelle Obama talked about is that from this initiative, they got 900 chefs to sign up on day one. But on the morning that I got up to go to DC, I found in my hotel there must have been 50 chefs staying at the same hotel, but we didn't know it until we had our white coats, and the lobby was filled up, and the cabs were going, and the buses were going. And what we did was we first went down 1 block away from the White House is the Marriott, and we all went to the Marriott, and there were 700 chefs in the conference room at the Marriott, and we had something like a symposium. We had director of education, we had director of her name was Ellen Teller. Arnie Duncan is director of education. Plus we had chefs to talk who had already done volunteering, and Billy Shore, executive director of Share Our Strength, and talked about what the day was going to be like, or the morning. It was really a morning event, and talked about the consciousness of food right now in America is higher than it's ever been. And part of that's childhood obesity. It's Michelle Obama's initiative to fight childhood obesity and get healthy eating with our kids. And so that means government money pouring in. On the Capitol Hill side, how are the congressmen and the Senate going to attack this problem? And on the grassroots side, can we get volunteers? And they came up with the idea of chefs because kids like the uniform. Kids do well with people in uniform, policemen, firemen, and it's always been anybody who goes to school, you always have the policeman come in and talk, and the firemen. And somebody took that idea and ran with it. Our lives, our world changes. One thing that is always constant is change. The way we were raised and the way we ate probably as younger children is different than now. My own personal belief is that with working parents and the computer, I really feel kids don't get the same exercise as they did from somebody born in the 50s, 60s, 70s. So you have a more sedentary lifestyle. Well, we have to change what we eat because the calorie content of food is too high for the amount of expenditure. Even if you take your child into soccer or get them involved in sports of some sort, they still probably have a more sedentary life than maybe somebody born 30 years ago, 40 years ago. So calorie content and nutrition, and you have to understand nutrition. You can't just say cut calories. I've been there, I understand that. You just don't understand it. You have to be educated to even understand how to read labels, how to fend for yourself, how to take responsibility for your own health. You have to understand how to read a label. What does a gram of something mean, or how much, what's more important, a gram of protein, a gram of carbohydrates, a gram of fat. So nutrition is empowering people to take care of their own nutritional needs. Me going to DC and having that opportunity to be in front of Michelle Obama, what do you think I'm going to talk about from now on? And I think that was what she was trying to capture, having 700 chefs on the south lawn of the White House, 700 people going, and like you'd sit at the hotel out at the pool, at the tiki bar, and you're going, what are you doing tomorrow? I'm having lunch with Michelle Obama on the south lawn of the White House. I mean, we were all like, wow. And so 700 chefs are going to go back and hopefully one story at a time saying, what did you do this summer? Oh, I met the First Lady.